Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I want to talk to y'all real quick regarding this case of Michael Darby suing Miss Candiace Dillard for $2 million over defamation claims. I kind of want to talk about what the fans are saying. The news broke earlier this morning, and a lot of the fans have a lot of things to say. I did see quite a few people rejoicing in the fact that Candiace is being sued because they feel as though her mouth is the problem, and her mouth is getting her in trouble, and her mouth is writing a check that she may not be able to cash. Or is Michael Darby trying to get a check that he's not going to be able to cash, which is why he's over here suing? But at the end of the day, I definitely want to come to you guys because I want to get your thoughts. I want to share what the fans are saying with you guys, and I also want you guys to just let me know what you're thinking about all of this, okay? So let's just go ahead and get into what the fans are saying. Someone says, y'all who hate this colorism convo, not gonna like this. But every light-skinned woman, and I do mean all of them, have spoken on Michael Darby and his escapades for years before Candiace was ever on the show. But when she does it, we gotta sue. Okay. Michael and Ashley. So then the post that they retweeted says, I wonder if Michael Darby is going to have some legal action for Kern, since this is what he's doing. But look, so much to actually unpack about this very short clip. Actually, let's go ahead and check out that short clip.
Did Michael get indicted for his dingling swinging across Instagram? No.
I don't believe everything I read. But if you want to act like you believe everything you read, Ashley, your man up there meeting people in London through the grinder. Obviously, you didn't buy him enough for him to be talking. You must have been cheap, Michael.
Excuse me, was that in the Washington Post?
No,
No, it was not.
thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I'm asking you a simple question,
Thank you.
and you can get your finger out of my face and
I'm
answer the question.
answering.
I'm asking you a question. Karen needs to stop worrying about my man's dick and instead worry about her husband. You better tell her not to drop the soap.
All right, so y'all just heard everything that was said, the back and forth between Miss Karn and Miss Ashley. Y'all let me know whether or not Michael would have grounds to actually sue Miss Karn as well for the things that she said to Ashley about her man, okay? So let's go ahead and get on to the next one. Someone else says, same man who sexually grabbed a cameraman? That Darby, the one who married a woman the same age as his daughter? Darby, the one who said he'll suck someone's DICK unwarranted? The same Michael who was pushing Ashley onto uncomfortable sexual situations, knowing she's a bird? Wow. Someone responded and says, the same Michael Darby with a ton of cash to pay lawyers to file this suit and drag it through conferences and discovery and subpoenas, and has all of the tweets and Bravo footage as proof of defamation per se. Candiace's mouth caught up with her. Someone else says, y'all out here capping for Michael Darby because you don't like Candiace, proving he does indeed drive his slaves. Someone else says, defending a man who SA'd people on camera and is a colonizer who owns property in Africa is a terrible hill to die on. Not even gonna lie. Someone else says everyone all of a sudden a Michael Darby stan because he's suing Candiace. Disgusting. Someone else says Michael Darby has to prove he didn't suck that man's DICK to win his suit while having a sexual predator against men history and saying he'll suck one since DICK on camera. I'm not worried about Candiace, but I will be tuned into the shenanigans on Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8. Someone else says, so Michael Darby is suing Candiace, but not Bravo and the production company for airing the episode? I wouldn't be surprised if Ashley had something to do with it. Someone else says, so much for Candiace saying there's no colorism within their cast. But now Ashley's soon-to-be ex-husband, a white man, is suing her co-worker? Despite damn near the whole cast making similar remarks about Michael Darby, this is definitely racist, colorist to target Candiace. Someone else says if you defend Michael Darby over Candiace and say she deserves this lesson regarding him suing her, I'm blocking you. What a bunch of internalized weird SHI to project onto a situation where someone has shown themselves to be a predator. Twitter has too many clowns, honestly. Someone else says, why am I mad at Candiace for being sued by Michael Darby? Perhaps because her and Chris should have done the same thing to Mia, Ashley, Gizelle, and Cookie Monster for playing with Chris's good name. Candiace, these women hate your guts. F Michelle, go low as hell if need be. Someone else says, if Michael Darby is suing Candiace about the fellatio rumor, then he better be including that man that came out and said he was the one the rumor was about. Someone else says, Michael Darby is Candiace's stalker fan. He has been following her around on tour and literally assaulted someone on her team. So what exactly is this lawsuit for? Someone says, I hope Michael wins. Candiace needs to stop attacking husbands and destroying families. Someone replied and said, he won't, LOL. The person responds and says, he will. I'm looking forward to Michael colonizing right over that little gutter mouth's home. Hopefully he ends up owning it. Michael should amend his complaint to add Candiace's latest defamatory colonizer statements as well. You guys just heard what some of the fans were saying. You have mixed reactions. You have some people that's really happy about this. You have some people that's not so happy about this and a bit shocked and surprised at the audacity and the gall of Michael to go after Miss Candiace and not go after the production company or even the young man that initially started said rumor. Okay, so a lot of people are shocked. All right, a lot of people are waiting for Candiace to get her just due. But I do want to go ahead and check out this particular article. There is a particular section of this article where this attorney says this defamation lawsuit could make filming Real Housewives of Potomac harder. Okay, so the question was asked, what does this lawsuit mean for Candiace, Dillard, Bassett, and the Real Housewives of Potomac moving forward? Los Angeles entertainment attorney Trey Lovell says exclusively that the show will definitely feel the impact of this suit in the future. It most certainly will increase tension. During the lawsuit, the attorneys will advise that the parties don't comment on the case or any statements. It may be tough for Candiace and Ashley to keep silent if the suit comes up or the subject matter of the statements come up. He goes on to say that if Bassett doubles down on her claims, especially after the cease and desist order, she'll dig herself a bigger hole. This may help establish actual malice as she continues to make statements knowing contrary facts and that the other side denies it. Okay, the attorney goes on and does note that this will obviously bring viewers to the show, which could make the series lean into it in any legal way they can. Lovell says that these type of cases aren't straightforward either. Defamation lawsuits are always tough, especially if derived from reality TV shows, as the First Amendment gives the cast a lot of room to speak their minds, he says. But if you state specific facts about someone that are false, causes the harm or humiliation, and you know it's false, or act recklessly in disregard of the truth, you can certainly be sued. Okay, now he didn't say whether or not Michael would win the case, but he did say you are liable to be sued. So we'll have to let things play out in the course, as he also mentioned that, it makes things kind of difficult with reality TV because under the First Amendment, you have a lot of range to say a lot of things. But in this case, I'm interested to see definitely how it's going to go, because although Candiace did lay that out of her mouth, it definitely was something that she heard by way of someone else. Just like when they spoke on the Karen situation and her being caught out here with blue eyes and all this and that, it was also things that they were hearing from other people. Okay, so it's just going to be interesting to see how this kind of plays out, and I'm more so interested about the cease and desist because it seems like the cease and desist was sent in an effort to get a retraction out of said person. I don't know. We'll see. Pride can be a mother, you know what I'm saying? But we'll just have to see how this plays out, because there's been a lot of different reality cases to go to court in hopes of getting some type of resolve or some type of monetary gain or whatever from the situation. And majority of them have definitely been thrown out. So we shall see. I do believe anything could happen. It can go in the favor of Candiace. It can go in the favor of Michael. Who knows? Okay. So we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into what Miss Katie Ross had to say in defense of Miss Candiace Dillard. Katie comes out and tweets, I read something ridiculous. It better be a joke. Michael, don't fuck with Candiace. Slowly back away, son. So y'all just heard what Miss Katie had to say, honey. You guys go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that we just talked about regarding this particular matter. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.